This video will hopefully give you an idea of kind of the basic information that you can find on our website. And hopefully through this video I can kind of show you what we provide that will be of help to you when you need weather information quickly and may not have time to reach us over the phone. So to start off with, I have here is our newly redesigned homepage for the Weather Office, and it is found at weather.gov/GLD. The foremost image right here on our page is our what we call the WAWA map, or the Watch, Warnings, and Advisories map. And anytime we have hazardous weather, it will be plotted on the map, whether it's a watch, a warning, or an advisory. We also have what we call our Hazardous Weather Outlook, which I'll take you to right now. It is basically just a brief summary of the expected hazards now through the rest of the week. So it's kind of a one-stop shop if you want to know what sort of hazardous weather you can expect over the area. Go back to the home page here. Something else I'd like to point you to is the menus we have right across the top here above the map. These menus, not to be confused with these, but these menus are for various sorts of links to other weather information for our local area. Whereas the menu options across the top of the page are more of a national scale. So for more local data, you want to stay with these links right here. I was kind of going across these to try and determine what would be useful for you as dispatchers to know about. You can submit a storm report here, but I would say the best way for you guys to do it is over the phone or 800 megahertz, which we monitor on D Event 2, or through NWS chat, which I will show you in another video. As far as current conditions, say you've got a call about a wreck on one of our area highways, and you know we just had quite a bit of rainfall out there, and that will in some way, shape, or form affect the rescue operations as far as maybe containing a spill or getting to people if, say, they maybe aren't on a highway but are on a dirt road that's muddy. So let's click on the Observe Precipitation, and this is a CONUS map of the precipitation that has fallen. And I'll scroll down here, and basically on the left here you can select the time frame that you would like to look at. So let's just go the last 7 days, and then let's probably keep it at observe, since that's probably the closest to reality. And then as far as location, you could select, let's see if I can get Kansas, or you could even go on a more detailed scale than that, and let's see if I can find Goodland here. Okay, so there is a zoomed in map of what has fallen over the last 7 days for the area. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to our main page here. Forecast. This is something I think is really important for you guys. Say you need to send us a spot request for a controlled burn. To do that, you would go to the forecast menu option here, and then go down to fire weather, and then you would click on request a spot forecast, and then submit a new spot request. And I won't click on it because I don't really want to submit one, but if you want to submit one in the future, this is how you would do it. And once you I think I can go ahead and click on it here, and it shouldn't go anywhere. And you would basically fill out as much of this information as you could, or you could call our office and we could help you through it. But once you fill out everything, or as much of this as you can, and click submit, we would receive an alarm in our office that a new request has been submitted, and we would try to get that request processed within 10 to 15 minutes of receiving it and have it back out to you. And when we send out the forecast for the spot request, you would then see it. I think it was be on about right here, or maybe in this table. I can't remember which, but it would show up on this page with the name that you assigned for that request. So again, this is how you would submit a spot request for a forecast. Go ahead and go back to the main page again. I really don't know if there's any other information here. Oh, one other thing, the hourly weather forecast. And I'll touch on this on the next in a little bit here as well. But say you need an hourly forecast for let's say a hazmat situation south of Oakley on Highway 83. You would click on that location on the map, and then this hourly weather data would come up, and you would have, see here, dew points and temperatures in an hourly format, wind speed and direction, and if there were any gusts, you would actually see them above the wind barbs as a line segment. And you'd also have relative humidities, sky cover. The brown here is the precipitation potential, and then here would be the rainfall amount. What kind of weather it's going to be. Is it going to be snow, a mix of rain and snow, or thunder? That sort of thing. So this can be very helpful if you're needing weather in an hourly format for a particular location in your area. Something else to draw your attention to is our weather story, which is always featured right here in the lower left-hand corner of our web page. The weather story, serves kind of as, highlights the critical weather information for today or the next several days. Let's click on it for the current one. So for this weather story, there's not a whole lot going on. It basically serves as kind of a snapshot of any high impact weather that's going to be occurring. Go back to the web page here. So let's say you need a forecast for, let's say, a rural location in your county. So let's just go with rural Logan County. You'll click on the location you want the forecast for, and at the top of the page you see the current conditions, and this defaults to the closest ASOS location to the point you selected. In this case, it's going to be Goodland. Below that, it gives you the location of the point to the nearest town, and then you have below that a picture forecast from now through, I think it's the next 4.5 days. So kind of a brief snapshot forecast there. And then below that, you have more of the detailed forecast. To the right of the detailed forecast is a map with the point you picked highlighted. So say you actually wanted to click on this road here down in the creek bed here. So you could just click on that map again for that location, and it will bring up a new forecast for that point that you just clicked on. And you can move this map around and pan in any direction you need to get the point that you desired to forecast for. And below it, it actually gives you information about where it is in relation to the nearest town, and also lets you know when the forecast was last updated. We are striving to update our forecast every 3 hours. It's actually a requirement that we do that. So it should be updated at least every 3 hours, so you know that we have the latest and greatest, so to speak, information available for you. And if you scroll a little bit further down, you again see we have our hourly weather graph, which I just showed you, and you can click on it from this forecast page, and it will show you in hourly format all the weather information that I just talked about a minute ago in an hourly format. So here's another way to get to the hourly weather graph. Hopefully I didn't throw too much weather information at you with this video. Again, my main goal was to just show you some of the weather related products that you can access through our website. This is not to discourage you from calling our office in the future. Please do so. But again, just want to show you what sort of services we offer through our website. Thank you for watching this video.